Right, let us cross to Bahrain, where we find Ahmed Khuzaie, who's a political consultant, a columnist, and an expert in Middle East international relations. Thank you very much for joining us. First, can I ask you, are there still missiles falling on Bahrain?
Yes, I woke up to one, actually.
Go on. What do you mean you woke up to one? You heard it?
Yes. Frankly speaking, I want to be fair here. I don't know what it is. Is it a drone? Is it a missile? With the mix of sounds that started bombarding us since midday on Saturday, nonstop until today. For the first time in our lives in the Gulf, we wake up and sleep on siren sounds.
Amazing. Are they only targeting military bases and embassies?
No, that's not true. They are targeting residential areas. They are targeting hotels, to be specific, as well as infrastructure projects.
Goodness. Now, Israel has launched a new strike, so this is likely to carry on. Iran, US has identified the first American soldiers killed in the conflict. So this is ramping up everywhere, isn't it?
It is, and it seems like it's expanding as well.
Where is it expanding to, Ahmed?
Up to the British base in Cyprus over 3 days ago. Let's put it that way. Iran, in these 4 days of war, have attacked more Arab nations than Israel ever did in its history.
What role do you see Bahrain playing in the conflict?
So far, the Gulf states, not just Bahrain, the Gulf states until last night are taking a defense stance. They see what's happening as, let me put it that way, uncalled for. They see what's happening is as well not fair, given that the Gulf states collectively have helped Iran get engaged into negotiations with the United States twice within a span of 1 year. Last year, the negotiations resulted into the 12-day war. This year, it's resulting whatever we have on our hands here. We made sure as Gulf states to Iran that none of the strikes are being conducted or being initiated from the bases within the Gulf states, yet still Iran is assaulting us. And I think they're doing that for the Gulf states to pressure Israel and the United States to stop the war in Iran.
Can you remember a time when so many different countries and states in the Middle East were all involved in the same conflict?
Well, to be fair, the Middle East has always been about conflict, especially over the past 100 years. Yet that number at the same time, especially now, we started to hear people from Sudan, some of the fragments in Sudan saying they're lining up with Iran and Iraqi militias, Yemenis. So I think that will take us back to the First and Second World Wars.
And how do you think Saudi Arabia should react, if at all? Because, again, it's the US embassy and consulate, but they are still attacking a sovereign kingdom.
They are. See, I can't have a proper opinion when it comes to that since I'm not involved in the decision-making. Hence, I don't have all the data and all the information. But from what I've seen, the leaders of the Gulf states have been meeting regularly ever since Saturday. The ministers, the defense ministers, the interior ministers are on call 24/7. I've been hearing some news that they are studying basically a retaliation. We've heard news that Qatar did yesterday. We've heard rumors that Saudi did yesterday. I'm not sure about how accurate they are. Yet, I guarantee you the Gulf won't be a bystander forever.
Thanks very much indeed, Ahmed. Ahmed Khuzaie, he's a political consultant, he's a columnist, he's an expert in Middle East international relations, and as you heard, he is in the firing zone because he's talking to us from Bahrain. A couple of texts to finish.